Look, it's my Prince Charming. Are you back here just to insult me some more, or do you just want some ice for your head? Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to tell Domino my demands.
I don't think you fully understand the chain of command around here. Pugsy and BB work for you. You and I work for Domino, who works for Hector Le Mans, crime boss of El Maro.
Well, I think it's time for a little corporate restructuring. I think we need...
Start talking?
I have a lot of
Save your Domino's explain.
You?
About what?
So why did you run?
I felt so embarrassed, and you looked so disappointed in me. I couldn't stand it anymore.
Why are you working for Domino?
I do what he asks only to protect the children.
Why are those children locked up in a cage?
With the wings those angelitos have, they're the only things on this island Domino can't control.
Hey, if they can fly, let's set the kids free to go get help.
They can't fly that far, Manny. But they can fly circles around Domino, and they can bite pretty hard.
Has Domino hurt you in any way?
Not as much as I've hurt him. Boy, can that guy take a punch.
Then what were you doing that whole year I was in Rubacava?
I was lost.
What did you...
I don't want to talk about that year, please.
Why did you take me out with that champagne bottle?
I told you to if you had made it on that ship, then you would...
Here?
Yes. Great. Now if we could get you to just...
Hey, I'm a sailor now. I'm gonna go...
Ooh, remember to get a fast one so we can water ski, all right?
Come on.
Trying to steal my Manny, don't...
I'm not after...
Then why don't you just ask...
Can't believe...
I think he's your boss. We don't seem to have a...
I'm sorry I implied he was your boyfriend.
Well, I'm not sure I trust you about that. But I'll tell you one thing that would...
Name it.
Give me your gun.
What?
You work for the most heavily armed organization in the land of the dead. Don't try to tell me they didn't issue you a...
I don't work for the most heavily armed organization.
You know, you're right. There are those rumors of that Revolutionary Army that's been stockpiled.
Actually, them?
Manny, why don't you come?
Hey, about...
Ready to hand over your heater?
I would if I had...
Right.
They didn't...
What, are you on probation? I'm not buying... Manny... Sir, do you have an appointment?
I'm going in there to...
I don't... Pugsy, you and...
Well, I... Domino! Domino!
Taking your first coffee break already, Calavera?
We got a score to settle, let's see.
You know, if I ever spoke to my boss Hector that way.
What are you doing out here on the edge of the world?
Oh, I know, I ask myself that every day. But I'm going to train you, Manny, to take my place here running this 2-bit light bulb factory.
How can you keep little children in a cage?
Trust me, it's easier than keeping big kids in a cage.
You and Hector set up a secret hideout to make light bulbs?
Oh, no, that's just a side benefit. The real purpose is to have a place we can lock up all those old clients of mine. Can't have good people wandering loose in the land of the dead, telling everybody how we stole their double-in tickets, now can we?
You stole all these people's tickets?
Okay, how much of this haven't you figured out, Calavera? Capal would route all the good clients to me after he switched over their tickets to a secret holding fund. I'd cover up the paper trail, and we'd make sure that the pigeon jumped overboard at the Pearl.
I knew it! You were getting all the good clients.
I handled them all, except for Mercedes, who you hijacked from me in that ridiculous hot rod, which I saw, by the way, last time I was in Rubacava. I tell you, Manny, hot rods like that just don't look safe to me.
So it wasn't my fault Meche didn't get a ticket. You stole it.
Well, it's your fault she ended up in the forest instead of coming here right away, but I fixed that.
I'm taking Meche out of this dungeon.
Manny, before I found her, she spent a year out there in the petrified forest alone because of you. By comparison, I'd say I'm keeping her pretty comfortable here in my, dungeon. Wouldn't you say?
Why don't you just sprout me like you tried at Puerto Zapato?
That wasn't me. That was Hector. He's so unimaginative. Just wants to tie up the loose ends, you know? But I believe, however, that you can be rehabilitated through honest work.
One ticket for you, one for Hector. How many more do you need?
Oh, Manny. We never touch the product ourselves. We sell a ticket to unfortunate souls, unable to lead moral lives because of the crippling amount of cash they were born into.
But you could just take the tickets and leave today.
We found a way to make the land of the dead livable. Why would we want to leave?
Nice island you got here.
Yeah, the previous owners didn't know what they had here. Let us pick it up for a song. They scooped out all the coral they could reach with their crane and then abandoned the plant. But we knew we had what it would take to go the extra distance to the big reef.
Are you about to lecture me about the winning attitude again?
No! Slave labor, Manny. That's the real ticket to success.
What makes you think I'm gonna work for you?
Well, there's not much to do on this island if you don't work, take it from me. And think about it. Once I'm gone, it will be just you and Meche alone on this deserted island. Don't tell me that prospect doesn't appeal to you.
You killed my best friend.
The demon? Manny, you can use a demon as a driver. Let him carry your messages, let him serve you food. But you can't ever start thinking of them as friends. It's just not natural.
I don't plan to be on this island for very long.
Manny, I have all the guns. I have all the transportation, and I have all the brains. What are you gonna do?
Well, I gotta get back.
Hey, you do that, kid. Knock yourself out.
Hey, about that.
Ready to handle?
I would.
Right.
Listen,
Manny,